To the One Sweet Kitchen. Today I'm going to do Yorkshire puddings. I have actually done Yorkshire pudding before on a video, but it was under the heading of Toad in the Hole. So I thought I'd just do Yorkshire puddings on their own. Such a simple, cheap recipe, and traditionally it was served before the Sunday dinner, so that it would partially fill people up so that they would want to eat less meat. So it really is a cheap filler. There's not rocket science, very easy to make. So here goes, Yorkshire puddings. Right, Yorkshire puddings. I'm very short of time here because I've got to go to work in about half an hour, but I've just got time to show you this. Plain flour in here, about just less than 1 cup, 4 ounces, some salt and pepper for seasoning, 2 eggs, just crack them in, this is for 12 small Yorkshire puddings, so I've put a little bit of lard in each of these buntings. I'm going to pop that in the oven. I need that to be smoking hot, and the oven's set at 230, which is gas 8, about 450 Fahrenheit, so it's got to be really hot. To start off with a spoon and just get this all together. We want it to be lump free. Now, ideally Yorkshire pudding mix should stand for about half an hour before you use it, but I haven't got time to do that today, so I can assure you it will still work. Get that as smooth as we possibly can. You can use a mixer if you like, but I can never be bothered to get the mixer out, so I find a spoon much easier. Now, a tiny bit of milk to start with. This is 1 cup of milk, which is 250 mils. Just gently blend it in. Traditionally, these were made as a starter in the olden days with a Sunday lunch, so that people would be partially full before they got to the meat, because meat was scarce in particularly during the war, so there wasn't much to go around, and this acted as a filler up, and they are so delicious, it's unbelievable, and so easy. Little bit more milk. I've done Yorkshire pudding before on YouTube, but only as part of Toad in the Hole, so I thought it might be useful just to show you how the Yorkshire pudding on its own. This amount will make a big roasting tin full if you want that, but I'm making the small ones today because they're quicker to cook. So the idea is you just keep adding the milk gradually till it all becomes smooth. Put it all in at once, it might go lumpy. If you can see now, bubbles are starting to form on the surface. So I can chuck all that in now because it's smooth. And at this point I'm going to take a whisk and finish it off. So that's the consistency you're looking for, like single cream. So I'm going to pour that into a jug now, just to make it easier to get into the tins. I'm going to make onion gravy to go with this, so I'm going to save a little bit of the batter, just about a tablespoonful, and that will thicken the gravy. Right, the fat's smoking hot now. In fact, it's smoking so much it's making my eyes water. So we're just going to pour some batter into each one. They should sizzle really as you pour it in. Now I've got some mixture left over, so I'm going to pop some fat into this tin and I'm going to use that up for a bigger one. But straight away now I'm going to pop these in the oven. Right, I'm going to crumble one beef stock cube into there, like that. Give it a bit of a stir, and that will start to dissolve. Right, just a little oil in the frying pan, about 2 teaspoonfuls, and a small chopped onion sliced. So I'm going to saute those gently. You can make this while the Yorkshire puddings are in the oven. Right, the onions have browned a little bit now and softened. So I'm going to pour on the Yorkshire pudding mix and the stock, and I'm going to wash this out with some boiling water and add it to the pan. So I'll give this a good old stir and boil it up. And it's beautiful and thick and tasty. So we want that to bubble. You can add more water if it's too thick. So there. that's bubbling away now. I'm going to get the Yorkshire puddings out. I did turn them round halfway through. So let's see how they've turned out. So there you go, Yorkshire puddings. Quick, simple and very, very cheap. I'll just serve 3 up with some of this wonderful gravy. So as well as the 12 small Yorkshire puddings, we've also got a large one there. It did stick a little bit to the tin, which is always a hazard when you're making Yorkshire puddings. But it's still tasty. So 12 small ones, 1 big one, all for less than £1, way less than £1. So that is absolutely delicious, and some wonderful thick onion gravy to go with it. So there you go. Easy peasy and cheap as chips. So do have a go at that. It's just so simple and so delicious. So I will see you later. Bye.